Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Trade Talk Live. I am Roger Wakefield. I've been a plumber for 45 years, and I started doing YouTube to grow, but I started learning. And really, when I realized, look, the more I learn, the more I earn, I put it all together. And I truthfully think that you can learn your way up out of anything. You can learn your way up out of a bad relationship, a bad job. You don't like where you live. You don't like the apartment you live in. You can learn your way up out of that, but you've got to want to do it. So we literally started looking at the things that I learned. And it was, if you'll get up every morning for 30 minutes to an hour and study your business, your industry, your niche, your profession, you can move up and be in the top 5% in just a year or two. And it's being intensive about what you're studying, what you're learning, what you're doing. So me and Randy talked about it one day and said, look, what if we did a show where we literally talk about all the trades? We bring to people's attention a lot of stuff going on out there. And we started doing this. And we started doing it, and it's really gone off pretty well. So we decided to make a show, and we started going live every single day at 10 o'clock. And I say we because I don't do this alone.
That's it. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are having a wonderful Wednesday so far. I am Henry Wakefield, aka Squirt, as you see down on the screen.
Whiskey Wednesday.
It is a Whiskey Wednesday, but it's going to be a wonderful
Wednesday, baby. Always is wonderful.
But I was a 20-year pipe fitter by trade and grew up in a family full of plumbers. Now I get to run LeakPro. And we would like to thank LeakPro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks, where we get to build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. And when I say the system, talking about the complete kit, what we call the business in a box. It's got the sidekick and the probe. The sidekick is my favorite. It's that pistol grip style with an aluminum rod so that it eliminates that layer of concrete. So you can pinpoint locate those leaks, but then you've got that probe for that meter to the home service, anything in that yard, irrigation lines, stuff like that. So check out the complete kit at our website, leak.pro, or give me a call at 8888 LeakPro and be happy to discuss how you can add leak detection in-house, because I do teach people how to do it.
And we started doing this. Look, I started doing YouTube 7 years and 9 months ago. Okay. I got to change my numbers now. Because we started doing it because I got tired of getting ripped off by marketing companies. And I knew that there was a better way. So I went to learn YouTube. And I've now realized that, look, YouTube has been so good for me, my business, my career, my profession. And I wonder why every single business out there doesn't do YouTube. So if YouTube is something that you think you'd like to do, but you're like, man, I don't have the right equipment. You don't need it. And you got one of these. It works. That's what I started with. Phones, laptops, iPads. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment. You don't have to have a lot of followers. When I got serious about YouTube, I had 9 followers. 9.
Pretty good.
I mean, I really
start.
did.
Hey, you started already. Like,
you bet. I had 9. I could probably name all 9 people. Matter of fact, Amber was number 9.
Yeah.
So, I had 8 really before it got really going good. But, guys, what I learned is YouTube has been more important to me for my business than my website was, because it helped me reach more people. If you'd like to learn to do YouTube like I did, I now teach people how. And I made a free webinar to help you out. Go to justmattroger.com, check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you've got a business and you're like, you know what, I wish I had systems and processes like they talk about, go check out residentialserviceprofessionals.com. This video is sponsored not just by LeakPro and Roger Wakefield, but also Residential Service Professionals. It's a business operating system that'll give you the systems and processes you need. It'll give you the coaches, the consultants, the mentors, the accountability groups, everything that you need. Go check it out at residentialserviceprofessionals.com. Randy, let's start off with the national news.
Man, San Diego ISD. Okay. And let's just jump right into this national news. Okay. This is a wake up call for every trade on a job site, guys. Down in San Diego, there's an ISD school facility. Okay. 9 months into construction, partially collapses.
Mm.
Okay. Thankfully, nobody was killed, but the early reports paint a picture we've seen over and over: rushed timelines, poor inspection communication, and trades working out of sync.
No,
This was-
hold on. Trades out of sync.
Yep.
We've seen that forever.
Okay, I've seen some weird ones. I had WinStar Casino expansion. They let the electricians,
the biggest casino in the world.
Yes, that's what made
It
it the
still
biggest.
is. Yeah.
Good.
Your expansion.
The electricians came in and did underground first. Never seen this on a job before, because typically the plumber goes first.
Yeah, you plumbers' pipes have to fall.
You know what we were told?
You know what? If the electrician ever comes in first, you know what I tell them? Bury it 4 foot deep.
You ready? They didn't have to do that, but they told us, look, we know where the duct banks are. We didn't install anything in where you cross those sections, but all the straight runs that are out there, you just hit them. Let us know when you break something. We are happy to go in and fix it, because they actually saved labor in doing it that way by just doing the repairs, because they were able to just go dig without worry.
Right.
Which is what
the plumbers normally do. Yes.
But they were like, look, dig without worry, and they would tell us where some lines are. We would try not to hurt them. Sure. But they weren't worried about it. They're like, dude, look, it's a couple couplings in that, and you're going to uncover it anyway. So we'll fix it.
And the good thing is, if they tell you don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It's
like, don't worry about it.
But we're going to dig just like we normally
would. It was cool
would.
being out of sync this time. But
you learn something new.
But this fall, guys, I've seen one going down. They're building a little spot down the road at one of the high schools. Same structure. But this structure got wind blown.
Wind blown.
It
wasn't a hurricane. It wasn't an earthquake.
Nope. Structural failed, tied to workflow and oversight. Okay.
Oh.
Engineers on site and said that the crews were pushing hard to make up for lost time from earlier days. I've been there.
Look, hey, early delays will kill a job, but you don't try to make them up. You just like, hey.
That's it. Because when you get in that hurry to try to make up, guess what? You're screwing up.
Yep.
Guaranteed. Happens every time. It just does. But somewhere in that push, temporary bracing was removed too early. Okay, think about that for a second. It's not a structural miscalculation. It's a sequence mistake.
Yep.
Those still needed to be there while this went in before they could get removed. One foreman trying to get a little ahead. Another team that wasn't roped in. Gravity took care of the rest, guys.
Gravity, and guys, look, I don't know if y'all know this. We got to deal with gravity on every job. No matter if you're a plumber, an electrician, a pipe fitter, I don't care what you are. Gravity is what can kill people.
It's the one guaranteed constant for every single one of us.
I hadn't been on a zero gravity job yet. Have you?
Nope.
But God, if I ever get to,
that'd be awesome.
Saying,
I'd love it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go work on the space station. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some that do, you astronauts on the space station, man, respect for any mechanics up there.
Mr. Mac McDonough in the house is Mr. Miyagi, a plumbing and Viking Leak whisperer. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Got to be an electrical hero. I love it, brother. Go LeakPro and Roger Wakefield Plumbing Education. Like and subscribe. Love you. Bye. In and out.
Yeah, love you, brother. Have a good day.
Man, that's the way you roll. So, guys, just understand, gravity's always going to be there. Understand it. And don't get rushed on a job. Okay, we're going to do a website review today, and this is going to be toolguide.com, G-U-Y-D. Today's website review is one a lot of you probably already know, but few of you actually study. Like I said, toolguide.com. Now, I'm not talking about a 5-second tool review on social media. Tool Guide is the opposite of that. Okay. These guys take tools apart. They test them. They test them under load. They compare materials. They look at engineering design choices, stuff that tradespeople actually care about. Squirt, this is a good one.
It is. And it's something different. I don't like to pull up a lot of tool sites and sales sites and stuff like that, but these guys actually dig in. Okay. And like here, let's just jump. Oh, I didn't want hand tools. I wanted power tools. Come on. Any of the new stuff that's coming, guys, they try to put an article out on to keep you with what's current out there on the market, what's coming. But then the major is their reviews. Tools of the year. digital tape measures, things like that. Best cordless power tool brands. Now, this is one I actually clicked into. I thought it was funny. You got DeWalt, Milwaukee, your majors, sure. But here's my favorite part about this. Whenever I got into here, editor's top cordless brand recommendations.
I love that.
For tradespeople, this is right on. Best professional cordless brand for most tool users, Milwaukee, your day-to-day heavy users. Sure. Best brand for most DIY, says Cobalt. I haven't used a lot of Cobalt myself. Best brand for most homeowner tool users, Ryobi. That's what I bought for my house. For the home kit that doesn't ever go to the job, because I don't need a lot of power at home to do the little projects.
I still bought Milwaukee.
I know. Well, I have a Milwaukee
You
set
do
now,
now.
but I bought that Ryobi a decade ago, probably
exactly.
back when I was still an apprentice and things like that. But best brand to mix into your toolkit, Bosch. And I have seen that into a lot of people's toolkits, some miscellaneous tools
And say,
from others.
I normally see them go to DeWalt.
I know, and I was surprised that
I've
DeWalt
had a few
wasn't on
DeWalt.
there.
I've had a few DeWalt.
I've always had some DeWalt mixed in myself, but I thought this was really cool to actually dive into the tools, not just, oh, hey, buy this. Oh,
Right.
buy this. They actually dive in and they put some real insights here. And that's why I went ahead and let this one slide through.
I like the fact that they take them apart, because when I went to Milwaukee Pipeline,
yep,
they showed like the half inch impact ring, how it had morphed through the years.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to see how much it's like, oh my gosh, look at this. It was really, really
They're
cool.
updating all the time, guys, to make them better for us, easier on our
Yeah,
bodies.
the one thing about Milwaukee is their batteries.
Yep.
And they say, whatever battery's in that right there, that's the 12 volt.
Yeah, it's a 12 volt.
Guess what? The 12 volt that you bought 5 years ago when you bought that tool, it's still going to fit. Or the battery you can buy 5 years from now is still going to fit that tool.
That's it.
And I love that, because a lot of companies change their battery, like changing your cord adapters, Apple, every time you do something different. And it's like, guys, come on. But it is good stuff. All right. Matt says, Jesse Agbenio says, Roger, please, I want sponsorship. You want to sponsor our channel?
We like sponsors.
I know. Andrew Southworth says, I went to industrial HVAC from residential, but I miss residential. Industrial HVAC from residential, but I miss it. Okay, what do you think? Look, if it's something you miss, get back into it.
Yep.
I love residential. Now, I've done commercial. I've done commercial for years. I did commercial for, 25 years straight. Actually, probably even longer than that, because I was doing commercial before I got in the union. Then got in the union for, I think I've got 26 years of service. So that's about 25 years of work. And it's like, I loved it. But you know what? I walked right out of there, walked right back into service, and loved that. So
that's it. Do what you love.
Do what you enjoy.
Everybody always asks, what's the best trade to get into?
What trade can I make the most money in?
That's it.
The one you freaking love.
The one that you love and enjoy the most, because you're going to do it more than any other one out there, and you're going to care about it.
Absolutely.
So that's the difference.
All right. Business growth. Now, a referral engine. And this is the simple thank you system that increases leads by 30%. And this is something that stupidly simple.
Yeah.
And it's stupidly effective.
Yep.
All it is, guys, is a thank you. That's that easy. One service company out of Kentucky implemented a 3-step customer appreciation process. No marketing agency, no fancy CRM, just a handwritten thank you card, a refrigerator magnet with their emergency number, and a follow-up text that said, if we took care of you today, please pass our name along to someone who needs a reliable tradesperson.
Mic drop.
I know. In 90 days, their leads went up 30%.
Yep.
Guys, number one, that handwritten note. And look, I'm all about CRMs.
Yes.
How can you automate your follow-up? How can you send out your newsletter? How can you tell people, hey guys, look, remember winter's coming. If you're headed out of town, Squirt, and you know it's going to get cold, open your cabinets before you leave the house. That way that heat from the house gets up under there, and that'll help balance out the cold from outside. I might have just saved you from coming home to a water flooded house. Why is this important? because people remember who treat them like humans. Maya Angelou says, people may not remember what you say or what you do, but they'll remember how you make them feel. You really want to make people feel good? Send them a Christmas card right now, because it comes, people open Christmas cards. They want to see who sent me a card. People open Christmas cards. Now, me, I hate to tell you, I don't send Christmas cards. I just don't. I don't have time. I wish I did. But you send them a Christmas card and put a handwritten note. Just wanted to say thank you for your service, Roger. That's all it takes.
I've been missing opportunities for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I just realized, and I went, oh my gosh, like that is so easy to do. So easy to do, really. It's just a little time and little effort, but the returns will be exponential.
And Randy, people, tradespeople especially, they think referrals are just random, that they're automatic. Like, hey, just happened. Everybody thinks they just happen if you do good work. And you know what? They can.
They can, yes.
But no referrals happen when customers are invited to make them happen.
That's it.
Okay? You can literally just tell them, say, look. And I said it wrong. They don't happen when they're not invited to. Now, they can. Somebody just say, oh my God, I heard you say you needed a plumber. I got a good one. I love my plumber. People call me all the time and say, I don't know what you do, but I met a lady at the grocery store, said she loves her plumber. I was talking about the problems I had. And guys, here's the deal though. If you build a system and tell your plumbers to ask for that referral, say, hey, I got a question. You know, while I'm here before I leave, you just told me I did 5-star service and I love that. I told you that I would. Do you know anybody else that needs a good plumber? You ask just a simple question like that. If you want to grow the right way, the stable, predictable way, you build a referral engine into your workflow every single call, every single tech, every single customer. Say thank you. Remind them who you are. Ask them to send somebody your way. And guys, it works. It always has, and it always will. Randy, Service Works is all about diagnostics.
It is. And there are some simple steps that you can take to prevent a lot of callbacks. Okay. Not all of them, sure. But every callback that you've ever hated probably came from one of these 3 missing steps. Number 1, verifying the customer's story.
God, I hate this. And I got to tell you, I have a plumber that you know.
Yep.
That literally, we got called out to a customer's house. They said, we have a leak. Called out 2 or 3 other plumbers. He told my guy, says, look, I've got this line that branches off from here and it goes over to that barn. And we think that's where it is. Well, this guy went through the house. He went through everything. And he told him, look, you got a toilet running or something. He's out there a couple hours. The next day, the customer calls back and said, look, I don't mean this bad, but I told your plumber I had a line going over there. And I've told every plumbing company that came out here that. And, you know,
Nobody's touched it.
after he tried telling me it was a toilet, he said, I walked this line. I walked it. Finally, as I got down towards the hose bib down by the barn, I like ours.
Yep.
As I got near that hose bib, I saw a spot and I was just standing at the right time, but I saw the ground was wet where I hadn't seen it before. Dug it up. There's a hole right there. He said, but I told your guy about that line. He said he never even walked it. Okay.
Yeah. You've got
that's
to
number 1.
the story.
Listen to the customer.
If they called you out and they tell you something, guess what? Just look at it real quick. It doesn't take but a few minutes.
You bet.
They're paying for your time. Don't forget that. They are paying for your time for you to come and perform the service. If they tell you about a line, go ahead and spend a couple minutes looking at it. But customers, they describe symptoms, not the actual cause. If you don't confirm what you heard, you could be fixing the wrong thing. The toilet. But number 2, cycling the system 3 times. Okay. Most failures, they don't show up on that first cycle.
Yeah. First time you mess with something, it may not drip.
It may not have.
But if they've told you, look,
issues.
it drips a lot. It's like, well, I can't get it to.
And especially like intermittent ones, guys, cycle it 3 times. The problem usually shows its face by the
Yep.
time. Okay, I remember copper when we were banging them with channel locks all the time just to see if anything busted
Or 2x4s.
apart. And it was like, wait, what in the heck? Whoa. Junior was doing it, my cousin. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just checking, making sure I soldered everything. And it's like, holy cow. Hey,
I had an inspector
That's
walk through,
genius.
literally walks through, and we're walking a deal, and he picks up a 2x4 and he starts hitting the bottom of the where it's like a 2 or 3 inch water line. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He said, I'm trying to knock it apart. I said, well, don't knock it apart. He said, why?
I'd rather it knock apart right now.
He said, yeah. He said, if it knocks apart here while I'm here, we're good. We can fix that. If I don't do this and it comes apart after the building's up and it floods, we're both in trouble. I'm like, wow, I love that.
Number 3 here, which is huge, huge. Document your readings. Every good tech has a notebook, phone notes full of numbers.
Yep.
Poor techs rely on their memory, and their memory lies to them.
Remember
that
you
job?
don't
Oh,
want
yeah, I
me
remember
relying
that
on
job.
my
Oh,
memory.
wait, that was that other job. Oh,
You don't want me relying on my memory.
these are your major steps, guys. And we talk about documentation all the freaking time because that's what prevents that callback. Oh, they bang this up. You need to send somebody out here. Well, ma'am, I'm pulling up all the pictures and it looks like that was there before they even started work.
Yeah.
Because I've got the before, the mids, and the afters here on
Really
file.
likes those mids.
I love the mids.
All right, materials, equipment, and tools. Low profile material shifters. Tools that save your back. Okay. If you want to stay in the trades past the age of 50, start taking care of your back when you're 18. When you first get into the trades, understand, look, I'm young, dumb, and full of spunk. Guys, low profile material shifters, the little dollies that slide under water heaters, boilers, air handlers, cast iron pipe bundles, all that, these can save your career. They're not flashy, but they prevent the 2 big injuries that break people, back strains and hernias. And once you've had them, they don't go away.
No. You are super susceptible to it quickly
Forever.
happening again forever.
One crew that I know uses these on a big hotel repipe. Okay. Instead of having 4 guys deadlifting 150-pound bundles of pipe, they slid these low profile dollies under it, tipped the load, moved it like it was nothing. Productivity went up, injuries went down, morale went up. Guys, when you can do things like this, I remember the first time that I worked with Crocker Crane and had them take a chiller from outside to inside.
Yep.
And watched how they did it. And these low profile dollies, they've got anything and everything.
Baby, they got little tank skates that are like this
tall.
And it's like a tank track, and you can put so much weight on them and just slide it right along like it's nothing. There's tools out there, guys.
There's tools to help you do every job easier.
And they're there to protect your body. They're not luxury items, even though they feel like luxury items.
You
they
feel
really
like it when
do.
you got one.
You do. And it's just like, oh my God, like I can push this whole air handler by myself. I got it, guys. Somebody up there, stop it for me, though, because you need somebody up there. But these are becoming essential equipment, guys. And I do it even more that I'm becoming older. I always grab something to carry stuff for me. I got carts all over this
furniture
place.
dollies that are amazing.
That's it. I carry all sorts of stuff around here. If I don't have to carry it, why do I need to?
And we made it easier too. Even like our camera gear, we've got a little 4-wheel rubber pneumatic wheel dolly.
Yep.
And the first time I ever saw one was on a roof over here at Fujitsu.
Yeah.
And these roofers roll up with this 4-wheel dolly and are rolling stuff around. Like, oh, man, that's cool. Where'd y'all get that? And they're like, what do you mean? Where we get it? Well, I ain't never seen one. It's like a wagon for big boys.
That's it. Yes.
I mean, think about it.
It is.
It's exactly what it is.
It is.
And every company that cares about longevity, workers' comp premiums, anything like that, guys, this is the kind of stuff that you need to be thinking about. If you're not thinking about, I mean, think about it. I had a coaching call yesterday afternoon and coached this lady on AI. She's a tech person.
Yeah.
I'm like, have you built AI to do the work you do? And she says, well, what do you mean? And I told her about what all we're building. and how we're automating everything. And I said, are you in front of the computer with everything you do? She said, yeah. I said, what if I told you we can teach AI to do 99% of what you do and do it right? Guys, there's tools and equipment out there to help you do anything better, faster, stronger, safer. And if you're not using it, you should be. Now, this video is sponsored by me because I'm brilliant. Not really, but
just ask him.
Ask me. I'll tell you. I'm good with that. I'll tell you. It's no big deal. No, and I'm not brilliant, guys. I learned to do something different. And that's one thing that I will say is I am open-minded. Are you open to try new things? Because if you've got a business, you need to learn what I started doing so many years ago. I learned how to do something special. I learned how to do this thing called YouTube. And I learned it because I got tired of getting ripped off by marketing companies. I was looking for something different, something bigger, stronger, faster, safer. I wanted to do social media. And people thought I was crazy. Some people still think I am. Matter of fact, people I just meet sometimes think I'm crazy.
Some people just know you are a little.
Why you guys say it like?
Well, because I'm crazy too. I mean, come on, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I got the tattoo.
Yeah. What was it? My sister has a plaque somewhere that says, "We don't hide crazy. We dress it up, put it on the front porch, and let everybody see it."
That's right.
The funny thing is, though, guys, look, I had no idea when I started doing YouTube how it would explode. I didn't. I had no idea.
Just a plumber.
Yeah. And I still tell people, a matter of fact, I told that lady that last night. She says, "Oh my God, you're more than just plumber." It's like, no, really. At the end of the day, I'm a plumber. Everything that I taught her about last night, I said, it's a solid foundation. We talk about putting the pipe in where it goes underground. Do it right. You start with a solid foundation. Make YouTube your solid foundation for your media growth, for your social media growth. If you'll learn to do YouTube, you can make long form videos and cut them up into clips and put them on almost every other social media platform out there. But it starts with YouTube. Learn how to do the videos. It's easy to learn, and I can teach you to do it. All you got to do is go to justmetroger.com. And I know I can teach you to do it because I learned to do it. And I'm Roger Wakefield. I'm just a plumber. If you've already got a business, though, and you need more help than just YouTube, go check out Residential Service Professionals. Residential Service Professionals is a business operating system. You get coaches, you get training, you get mentoring, you get accountability groups, but you get systems and processes that have been built, tweaked, modified, improved by real companies just like you. If you need a business operating system to help you grow the business that you want to grow, not the one that the other best practice group wants you to change your name, your colors, your brands, your marketing, every word you say. They don't want you to have plumbers. They want you to have nothing but salespeople that might know how to fix something. Or really, they don't even know how to fix it. They just know how to sell you a new one. Go check out residentialserviceprofessionals.com.
That's it. And everybody, we'd also like to thank LeakPro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks, where I get to build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. And when I'm talking about the system, guys, I'm talking about the complete kit, what we call the business in a box. It has everything you need for outdoor leaks or indoor leaks under slab, driveways, anything like that. You can check out the complete kit at our website, leak.pro. Because if you're a plumber out there and you don't know how to do leak detection, you're ready to bring this in-house and quit using those jobs to others, give me a call, guys. I offer a 2-day in-person training here just outside of Dallas, Texas. I teach you the full process. We start with locating the lines themselves because nothing's where you think out here. Once we're done doing that, we start pinpoint locating leaks on that slab. And I've got it extra thick, so it's hard to do here because I want you to struggle here where I know where everything is before you go back home, do it yourself. Start there under the slab. We also have a line outside of the slab, so you're familiar with what that sounds like too, for yard service lines. But then I've got a couple sewer systems set up, one cast iron and one plastic, where we teach you how to go to that double clean out or single clean out outside of the home
whatever you got.
whatever you got, and be able to do some testing to determine
And-
precisely.
You know what? And this is one thing too. When you learn this really well and you learn how to speak insurance to insurance companies, if they've got a single clean out, you can tell them, look, we need to change this to a two-way clean out to do this job right.
Yep.
And they're like, well, how do you need to do that? It's like, well, we need to dig it up and change it out because I need to be able to put a test ball in here and run a camera under there, and I need to look at things. And if you explain it to them, they're like, well, how much is it? I think at the time we were doing it was $1,900. We're like, okay.
I'll say less than a couple grand,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. They're like, okay. Yep. It works.
That's it.
Your training is amazing.
I love it because I get guys when they first come out and they're like, no, I ain't never done it. I don't know. Okay, well, come on.
We'll make it work.
Guys, it's 130,000 square inches out there where the leak could be. And by the end of the 2 days, they're like, oh, it's here. Yep. You're in the hole every time you put a mark down. You're within 12 inches. That's what we teach here. If you're ready to bring leak detection in-house, give me a call at 8888 LeakPro or visit the website leak.pro. Check out the complete kit or book me for a Zoom call there and let's have a conversation.
I love that. Helping Handyman says, good morning, everyone. A beautiful cold morning today. Christmas season is definitely upon us.
It is. I actually have a holiday parade to go watch tonight.
There
So
you go.
yeah,
Look at
kicking
you.
off.
What city are you going to?
Saxy.
Saxy.
Right here.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that town. Says, good morning, Matt. Matt jumped in and Matt jumped out.
Yep.
Helping Handyman says, House Call Pro is having a virtual summit tomorrow for all home service businesses being hosted by Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs. Hope to see y'all there. We won't be there, but man, no, look,
Oh man,
I
Mike
love
Rowe's
anybody
awesome.
helping people. Yeah, I've seen Mike speak many times.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I've been on a TV show with him.
Yep.
Got pictures of me in it somewhere. Amazing way to boost your customer relations. Amen. Look, there's just so many ways. Pick something and get consistent with it.
But just probably about my missed opportunity that I realized.
Yeah. And,
Awesome.
and you know, hey, well, and first thing I thought is, look, this dude makes fudge. I'm telling you, at Christmas, everybody's like, oh my gosh,
I know.
who brought the fudge? Randy did. They're like, what?
Oh,
Up in Handyman says, my
am.
memory is trained to get shit on purpose.
Yep. Hey. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that.
Once you fudge your back up, you are jacked up forever. Well, that is true.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. MEP. How good plans turn smooth work
Into smooth work.
without delays. Because when the plans are good and the trades follow the plan. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
And the trades follow the plan, things run smoothly.
Plan the work and work the plan.
all
is
about
what
coordination,
I love to
isn't
call it. MEP coordination is where good jobs go bad. Okay. Missed elevations. I've heard about that all my career. Hey, he's at the elevation I'm supposed to be at. I'm a sprinkler fitter. Well, that's a steam line, sir. I don't quite think you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wrong pipe sizes.
Mm.
Missing duct offsets. I've seen it. We've all seen it. Electrical conduits running straight through mechanical chases like spaghetti, running through ductwork. That's one of my favorites. But when the plans are respected, conflicts are resolved early.
Okay, so if you're in CAD, listen to that part.
Yeah.
Conflicts are resolved early. That means before it gets out to the job site.
4 feet hit the job.
Yes.
And MEP is where this majorly stands out, guys, because it's where most of the collisions and issues run and get shown. But they show up to the coordination meetings with real solutions, not excuses. The whole job site can relax then.
It runs so much better.
So much. Everybody knows exactly where they've got to be, where their pipe goes, and who gets to go in first, because then you can start at the top and work your way down. It's a great thing. But guys, the truth, good MEP teams, they prevent 80 to 90% of job site chaos. Poor coordination creates 100% of rework.
And it does. I mean, you know, and Randy, look, me and you have both been on some of the biggest jobs in Dallas. It is crazy, but if you're that trade that brings the solutions, not surprises.
Yep.
And I learned this out at the airport. Don't bring me a problem. You've had time to look at it. Bring me the solution. And I used to tell my men that. Look, You're over here, you're over here, you're over here. I'm walking everything.
All of it.
I see the whole daggum thing from one end to the other. I'm in areas y'all ain't even looking at yet. Don't just come to me and say, we got a problem. Come to me and say, look, we've got a problem, but I know how to fix it. Okay, what would you do? Then I can talk to them. Then I can look at it, or I can call the general contractor and say, hey, I need you to meet me down here. The electricians did something wrong, but we think we found a solution. And that's what they want to hear. Your reputation and your paycheck, guys, at the end of the day, you will improve both. You really will. All right, Randy, where's the work at?
Man, I found you a good work location.
Okay. I like this.
I know. Because if you're looking for where the electrical jobs are growing.
No, I don't like it. So
I know, but
I like the wind turbine stuff.
It's wind turbine O&M, the operations and the maintenance guys.
God,
if you want to sit up there and eat lunch every day, you can.
I want to.
I know. So I brought this up. I just thought this was great to follow up what we did last week.
I really want
Go back and watch it.
I know.
These turbines need electricians who can work at height.
Well, I don't want to be.
Okay, so if you're scared of height,
I don't want to be an electrician.
I don't want to do it.
You know why why electricians do this work? They don't have to sweep anything up there. Like 300 feet up. Nobody
takes care of it. Troubleshoot control systems, repair inverters, maintain switchgear, deal with high voltage transformers. Suit up, boys.
Yep.
And here's what most people don't know. The maintenance demand grows as turbines age. The older they get, the more work they need. They don't get easier. They get needier.
Sounds like some of my ex-wives.
For sure.
I'm sorry. The
Midwest, Texas, Oklahoma, and Dakotas. We'll sweep that under the rug real quick.
Yeah.
We've got room.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Cut it.
Massive opportunity. And the pay is serious, guys. We're talking 35 to 60 an hour plus per diem. Per diem's where you get the real good.
Yeah. And I mean, think about it. $60 an hour, $480 a day. You're driving part of that time. You're also getting paid maybe a couple of $100, $300 a day. In the union, one time I got $375 a day per diem, plus $375 a day for the hotel. That's $750 a day just for being there.
For being stuck away.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
That's yep. But
and I was going there to speak, so it was great.
If you're young, you're hungry, and willing to climb ladders 200 feet up in the air, because it's going to take you a while to get up there. But the work's there. If you're a company owner, you can position crews right now for O&M contracts that last for decades.
Can you imagine how strong your legs are going to be? I mean, think about it. Your glutes, your hamstrings, your thighs, your calves, your shoulders. Because I mean, climbing. Look, my favorite workout equipment is my climber.
Yep, I bet
it wears me out in just 10 or 20 minutes.
I'll say quick.
Yeah. I mean, on my good days, I can go a full 20 minutes.
Yep.
On my pretty good days, I go 10.
Yeah.
And when I'm done, I mean, I have literally got off there and just stood there because my legs are shaking. It's like, I can't walk right now.
Yeah, I do that to myself. My legs are just burning. It's like, I can't move. Just stop. Just stay.
But guys, look, here's the thing. What a great career. It's going to be needed forever. Those things it's not like they're going to come through when they say, you know what, just take all them down. This isn't working.
And if you like thrills and stuff like it, guys, this is perfect. I love it. I love going to a high rise and being able to stand near the edge. Safety and tied off, of course. But it gets you that, it feeds me. And if you're one of those people out there, it could be a great career to get throughout.
All right, now, Help a Handyman says we have windmills out here in the Coachella Valley. So they're always hiring for those particular positions. The pay just doesn't seem worth it, at least out here. Now, man, I don't know what they're paying an hour out there, but I would think out in the Coachella Valley, they'd be paying pretty good.
Well, and out there, it's
it's
kind of hard to get some of the electricians to actually show up to work too. So
they're stoned all the time.
I don't know what it is, but I know, like Terry, he was getting a bunch of work done. Like waiting for a plumber, electrician. He's like, yeah, I've been waiting for like months. And it's like, you got them on the job? Yeah, they're going to come. Like, it's still on the list. Like, I've talked to them. Holy cow, it's a little different. So, all
All right, we're going to jump into instructor training, and I love this one because this is the first thing they had me teach in the union: blueprint reading and drawing. And it was funny because I didn't go through the union training program, so I'm like, okay, I don't know what it's like to teach it or anything. And I say that I'm doing a podcast interview tomorrow where I taught guys out in the field how to read.
Gotcha, handyman.
Yeah, there you go. But guys, here's the thing: just because it's old school doesn't mean it's outdated. When apprentices sketch a drain layout, a duct run, a panel layout, maybe a refrigeration circuit, they're training their brain to think in 3 dimensions. Okay. And I used to tell people that they used to be like, look, I don't get isometrics. It's like, it's really easy, guys. You look at this entire thing as north, south, east, west, up, down. That's it. And I tell them, if you went out of the parking lot and I'm trying to get you down to Whataburger, I'm going to tell you, go west on Miller Road, get to Plano, go north, get to Forest, go west, and then go back south when you get to the parking lot. And
then stand up.
They draw
car.
that out. Yeah, they draw that out. I'm like, okay, that's easy.
Yep.
I said, guys, that's all piping runs do.
Yeah.
But you've got to understand that they also turn up and go across and stuff like that. So those up and down lines have to be important too. They're building spatial awareness. They're learning flow paths, pressure changes, material transitions, stuff that computers can hide from them. When you see it on a computer, when you see a blueprint, it's a flat drawing. When I first went to work in the South Building at TI, worked with Barry Zeller, and literally we had those Ziploc bags, like a bank bag, full of colored markers because we would draw up every single thing that we would tell the guys to do. A complete isometric drawing. Hand sketching forces clarity. It forces understanding and it exposes where they're guessing. When people say, oh, well, I thought it wanted me to do this. No, draw that out.
Yep.
I tell every apprentice, if you can sketch it, you can build it. If you can't sketch it, you don't understand it yet. And I love isometric drawings.
They confuse me. And if you are somebody out there that doesn't understand isometrics,
60 degrees.
There comes a time when that switch just flips and you go from not seeing it to seeing it clear. And it's true for everybody I've ever talked to and taught it to.
Yep.
It's super easy. But the best part about an isometric is I can take this drawing, I can give it to him, not say a word, and he knows exactly what we're doing. That's the point. And that's why we bring sketching back. Don't keep it. That is a great, quick on the fly to be able to do. And here's what I need. Y'all go build it. Bye.
Yeah.
Because if you're an apprentice, you're going to be a journeyman one day. You're going to need to be able to throw that sketch out and hand to your apprentice. That's why you've got to teach those apprentices to learn this. It builds better tradespeople.
And it's funny because we've got, is our internet down? Did we just lose it?
Oh.
If anybody can hear us, say, yeah, we hear you.
They can.
I know TikTok and Instagram can.
Like I see the scroller going. But
I know the scroller's going, but our video shows to be dead. Guys, if y'all can see us or hear us, or Elizabeth, if you want to put something in there and say, no, you're good. Both of our videos on the YouTube channel and on here went completely dead.
Frozen.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. Nope. You know what? It may be on.
Oh yeah, it would be, but video's frozen. Sound is good.
Okay, video's frozen.
Interesting. Wow,
man,
I hadn't seen this one.
I know we hadn't had this problem. We've been having problems with StreamYard lately, y'all.
I know. Like I updated the board. So is our audio better today, Elizabeth? I'm just curious, real quick, while over there.
Yeah, Randy's been tweaking the audio board.
It was backing up a little yesterday. But guys, for those of y'all that can still hear and you're still tuning in, okay, sketching, it is super important. It's a great skill to have. It does. It builds better tradespeople because you can respond quickly on the fly. You don't have to have a tablet and a printer and all this stuff to be able to print out this drawing. You can do it real quick. And that's what this is about. So check it out.
We're going to roll it especially something that we talk about all the time. And it's because, guys, if you're in a trade and you're not specializing in something, you should be. But indoor air quality is exploding. And not just in commercial spaces. Homeowners want margin control, particulate reduction, VOC filtration, humidity balancing, and cleaner, healthier living spaces. An IEQ specialist is half scientist, half technician. You have to understand airflow, filtration media, microbiology, mechanical behavior. But the profit margins, guys, these can be huge. Everybody wants the UV filtration. Everybody wants everything that they can get. Ooh, we lost it all now, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Test. Maybe. Oh,
Run.
okay. Guys, we're still trying. If you can still hear us,
Oh, looky there.
looky here. I believe we have
Thank you.
recovered the
Yeah.
world. Way to go, Square. But the companies that are successful here are the ones that are offering full IEQ audits, duct inspections, pressure tests, particle counts, humidity checks, followed by a solution. HEPA filters, ERVs, UV, bipolar ionization. I wonder if that'd help me with my bipolarness. Better filtration racks, ceiling balancing. Guys, the company that I sold my plumbing company to did IEQ, and those guys made bank. And I asked them, "What do you do?" And they said, we go in and we do the test. It sends it off to a third party, so it's not us telling them what they need. It's a third party saying, "Hey, here's the problems that you're having." IAQ is the next big upsell. If you're an HVAC company and you're not doing it, you are throwing freaking money away. But unlike others, it genuinely improves people's health. Now, I think whole house water filtration does. I think that slab leak detection does. I think it improves people's lives because when you do call for water, if the water pressure is low, it'll suck that dirty, muddy water back into the line. I've seen it whenever we had a problem here.
That's what leaks
People are like,
do.
when I turn my water on, it's like sandy or
dirty.
yucky for a little bit. But you probably have a leak under there. All right. Social media. Today, we're going to talk about a friend of mine. Now, this is Jeff Thurman from Home Renovation DIY. Is it Home Renovation or Home Reno DIY?
Home reno.
Okay. We'll see. I know who he is. It's funny because the first time I met Jeff, I'm at KBiz. And I'm sitting there talking to Odie, talking to the vice president of Odie. All of a sudden, somebody's coming up behind me and they're doing this. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm having a conversation. And I look over and I'm fixing to say, dude. And I look over and I just smiled real big. It's like, man, what are you doing? I'm not even going to read all this, man. Let's talk about Jeff. Okay, maybe I should.
Let's talk about this Canadian.
All
you
right.
know,
Listen, I know it's a DIY channel, but the man teaches fundamentals that pros forget. Hit it.
big time. Like, okay, home renovation DIY guys. Jeff does some great things. I love some of his testing and stuff. And he's kind of a jack of all trades, guys. He does a little bit of everything, and that's what a lot of DIYers do. And that's what I love. Like, there's some things that he does. It's like, holy crap, I wish I knew how to do that. I don't have the time to commit to become that good, though. So I'll hire somebody. Started back in 2016.
Look at this. Almost
Just under 4
million
million
subscribers, y'all. No, this
Okay.
guy's great. I love this guy.
That's it. Started back in 2016, 837 million
Man.
and growing. Okay. And I love it. We're going to go to videos. We're going to start out with the oldest, just like typically try to do around here. Look at Jeff in his younger days. How to install finishing trim, shower head, and caulking. 9 years ago. 294,000 views. That's racking up some views there.
I know.
How to install inexpensive ceramic tile in your shower. Super basic, super simple. Some of those basic DIY getting started. How to install Curdy membrane, how to grout wall tile. Went through doing a bathroom remodel and filmed all the stages. Pretty cool. Most popular here, building a shed, A to Z. DIY, how to renovate the tub and shower from A to Z. How to paint like a pro series, A to Z. Man, A to Z is really working.
He does a lot with A to Z.
Paint like a pro. One of ones that I had you react to. 90% of toilets are installed wrong. Here's the right way. A lot of things, guys. He dives into all of it, has some really good techniques, and shows a lot of different techniques, not just one. There was a live stream he did one day. It was patching sheetrock holes. and showed you like 8 different ways to do it. And it was like, holy cow, that's really cool. Some of the latest stuff he's doing here. Look at that before and after. Yeah, y'all heard me. Look at that before and after. You could do that as a service company.
Mm-hmm.
The right way to tile a shower and how to fix any mistakes. I love that because it's the right way, but also if you did mess up, here's the ways to fix those small things. Flooring comparison, doing some testings there. We built a garage that can't burn down.
I love that.
Checking out some of the new fire rated lumbers and stuff that are out there, guys. There's so many different things that they are coming out with to be able to build a building that won't burn down. Over here in shorts, we're going to hit the popular. I call this the drywall sandwich. Sure, it's a patch repair. How to pour a concrete pad that'll never crack or have issues. The most controversial drywall patch yet. And that's what I was saying. He showed a lot of different ways to actually do some patches and stuff. And I'm sure that this is the one that got the most comments by everybody going, why would you do it that way? Or whatever it is, guys.
And everybody has that
right.
Same thought.
We're all tradespeople. We all have our way of doing things.
And look, number one, guys, he's a great guy. He is really a good person. Don't tell him I said that, though.
Yeah,
God, that would ruin.
Secret.
Yeah, that would ruin everything. But guys, he is. Jeff is a wonderful person. He does great work. That's what's good about it. The way he builds stuff, the stuff that he does, he's phenomenal. So you want to check it out? Go check it out. All right, best practices. The 3-step follow-up system that doubles your repeat business. Now, this is sponsored by residentialserviceprofessionals.com because they are one of our sponsors. But we're going to finish strong today. Best practices. The follow-up system that doubles repeat business. And there's 3 steps to it. Step number 1, send the same day follow-up text thanking them and confirming that the work was performed the way they want it done. Okay? And guys, if you're not reaching out to your customers and saying, thank you, talked about that earlier.
Yep.
Just number 1, thank you for your service. You know, I fly Southwest a lot. And they say, guys, look, we know you could have chosen a lot of other airlines, but thank you for choosing Southwest. Step number 2, send a 48-hour comfort check. Is everything working right? Are there any questions, anything that we need to adjust? Here's the thing about this one. And I used to love this is, do me a favor, go back and look under that sink and make sure nothing is leaking.
Yep.
And they're like, okay. And I normally tell them that before I leave. Hey, within 24 hours, just go back and look. It's a water line. Look, the heat and cold, it could expand and contract. It could leak. And I want to get it taken care of before it causes any problems. And I'd document that. Remember that. Is everything working right? Do you have any questions? Step number 3, send a 30-day value message. No sales pitch. Just a helpful tip or seasonal reminder with your contact information saved in their phone. Now, here's the deal. That second one, the 48-hour follow-up or something, to me, that could be that thank you note. We talked about it earlier. We used to have cards made with our logo on the front, and we just write, thank you for your help, or thank you for your service. Thank you for calling us. If you know anybody that needs a good plumber, just please remember us. It's that referral engine.
You know what you could do? You could drop that in the mailbox as you're leaving.
Yeah. No, matter of fact,
that's actually like it just
CSR can fill those out during the day when everybody runs their calls. Then the next morning, she hands them to each plumber and they sign their own. And then send them out. Or if the plumbers don't come in the office, she gives them to the owner. Roger, here, I need you to sign these 20 cards. Because if you're not willing to sign 20 cards a day to keep customers referring you, there's a problem. But then in your 30-day value message, it's, hey, just want to make sure everything's still going good. Because now you've touched them 5 or 6 times, chances are they're going to remember you.
And then that side tip, man, hope that you've had a water heater flush this year. If not, you should do that.
And guys, you can also add them to your newsletter and just say, hey, look, and make your newsletter where you're not selling stuff.
Yep.
Hey, just want to let y'all know it's getting cold now.
Yep.
If you don't have the little styrofoam covers on your frost proofs, you may want to put them there. I know it says frost proof, but we have seen them freeze and break because they weren't installed properly. But guys, keep following up with them. Most people don't remember who their plumbing company is. They don't. You didn't leave a magnet. You didn't leave an impression. Now, this is what elite service companies do. And it's exactly what residentialserviceprofessionals.com teaches. How to build systems that make customers feel cared for while building loyalty that will last forever. If you want to stop losing customers you already earned, wait, are they talking about residential service professionals or LeakPro? Same thing. If it's your company, your residential service company, go join the community. It'll change your entire business. Go check out residentialserviceprofessionals.com. Now, guys, we do this. And like I said, this video is sponsored by Residential Service Professionals. It's also sponsored by me, Roger Wakefield. I teach people how to do YouTube. I teach them how to do YouTube because YouTube completely changed my life. Now, I made a free webinar to help you learn the things that I've learned. It's free. And if you're not doing YouTube, guys, I'll tell you, you should be. You should be doing YouTube videos about the things that you do, about what makes you different, about what separates you from everybody else. What you should be doing is making YouTube videos about what you specialize in. We talk about specialty all the time. I really started growing on YouTube because I started talking about leak detection. I got good at it. I wanted to learn how to do it better than anybody else. I learned from the people I could learn from. I learned from more people. I went and did ride-alongs in companies in Dallas that did leak detection. So I just want to follow you around a job. He said, okay. I bought their locating equipment. They said, we'll let you do it. I said, okay. Guys, get on YouTube. Tell your stories. Tell your messages. It doesn't take a lot to start, and I made a free webinar just to help you. Go check out. Oh, yeah. JustMetRoger.com.
Yep. JustMetRoger.com.
I know. JustMetRoger.com. I need something easy like Roger.
Roger.com. You got RogerWakefield.com.
Yes, I do.
Everybody, we would also like to thank LeakPro for sponsoring today's episode of the Trade Talks, where we get to build the most precise leak detection system for professional plumbers. If you're a plumber out there and you're not doing leak detection, or your company does,
why not?
Wherever, why not? You can set yourself apart from 90% of the companies in your area by specializing in leak detection, and I build the right equipment. Check out the complete kit at our website, leak.pro. It comes with everything that you need. It's what we call the business in a box. It's got that probe for your outdoor stuff, that meter to the home, and that sidekick, anything when you're listening through concrete, asphalt, driveways, anything like that. Check out the complete kit at our site, leak.pro. If you're not familiar with how to do leak detection, give me a call at 8888 Leak Pro, and let's have a conversation, because I do offer a 2-day in-person training here just outside of Dallas, Texas. So once again, give me a call, 8888 Leak Pro.
Guys, hump day.
Yeah, hump day.
We are halfway through the week. But remember, keep working safe. You want everybody to be around Friday so they can work safe Friday. So they can, or I thought I saw something fall. So they can have a wonderful weekend. So keep everybody safe. Whatever you do out there today, do it safe and hit it effing hard.
If yeah, guys, happy hump day. Hope to see y'all back in here tomorrow for a good Thirsty Thursday. We're going to have some fun. Get out there and have fun, guys. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye, guys.